at the time of issue and stays fixed. For these coupon amount equals face value times coupon rate divided by coupon frequency. So if that's the case, for a face equals 1,000, coupon rate equals 10%, semi-annual, what is the coupon amount? Anyone? All the information you need is up there. You just need to apply it. Just in case, let me highlight this. Oops, that's number of coupons. Coupon amounts I'm interested in. So what would be the value of individual coupons for such a bond?
$50.
It is $50. How did you come up with that?
10% of 1,000, multiplied by 2. So
Exactly. You know, just apply the formula. Face value is 1,000, 10% of 1,000 is 100. So that's how much coupon you get per year. But you get 2 of them per year, hence $50. So it would be 1,000 times 10% divided by 2. Okay. Now, for most bonds, there is also a payment at maturity that is equal to the face value. Especially for fixed rate bonds, at maturity date you also get the face value back. So for example, if this bond was a 5-year bond, you're gonna get 10 payments of $50, 56 months from now, 51 years from now, 51 and a half years from now, and so on. At the end of 5 years, you're gonna get the last 50 plus you're gonna get the 1,000 back. Okay. So for a 2-year semi-annual bond, cash flow from this bond, I should call that promised cash flow, at 0.5 years, you're gonna get $50. Since I'm lazy, I'm gonna copy and paste these. I'm sorry, I should say since I'm civilized. Plus, you're gonna get the 1,000. So this would be the set of cash flows from this bond. If it was a 30-year bond, you're gonna get 59 payments of 50 plus a 1050 as the last payment. Okay, last coupon plus the face value. Why do we call these things coupons? Is it like the store coupons? You guys have any information or notion why they were called coupons?
it's just because you can redeem them.
Yes, you can redeem them, but Remember, bonds are not a new thing. They've been in existence probably since the banking system started, with the Medicis and stuff. These were actually paper certificates, okay? And they literally had detachable coupons, detachable pieces of paper. Like you put an ad and you put your phone number and you kind of have, you cut up between repeating phone numbers.
So they did like a payment for every piece that you.
Yes. You just detach that payment, take it to the bank. Bank was supposed to pay. It was a coupon in that sense. In fact, that's where the name coupon derives from. You guys are too young to know that. In the old days, we had coupons in the newspapers. You basically cut them up, you take it to the grocery store, and you redeemed it. These days, you do that electronically through the apps and stuff. But in the old days, one of the ways of being frugal was coupon clipping. The name coupon actually derives from the bonds, not the other way around. Now, even though we're not going to spend too much time on it, we also have something called floating rate bonds, where each coupon payment is determined by a reference interest rate index. For example, prime rate, which is 850 these days. Let me check that, but I think it is. Current prime rate. Yeah, 850, okay. Even though there is no law that says it should be 850, prime rate typically equals upper end of Fed funds rate target range plus 3 percentage points. Current Fed targets 5.25 and 550. That means prime is going to be 850. For example, I have a home equity line where I have two of them. In one of them I pay prime -1, and the other I pay prime +2. Of course, I got this in 2015. It was pretty good until relatively recently, but now I'm paying quite a bit on those. But I paid around 4% for most of the loan time. Prime rate is, in practice, is the rate banks lend to their best customers. So if you had a bond that said, let's say, that pays prime +3, determines the next coupon payment based on what the prime rate is today. So if it's prime +3, and we just issued the bond, we know what the first coupon is going to be. It's prime 850 +3, it's going to be 1150. Then 6 months from now, we're going to look at the prime rate at that time. Looking at here, 1 year ago, prime rate was 625, right? So that means a prime +3 would have paid 925 at that time. So as interest rates go up, your payments go up, coupon payments. As interest rates go down, those go down. That's why we call it the floating rate. But most government and corporate bonds are of fixed rate variety, fixed coupon variety. You could see some floating rate bonds in Europe, actually. In European money markets, there is more floating rate bonds compared to US money markets. We also have inflation-linked bonds. These are in US called Treasury inflation protected securities, aka TIPS. They compensate investors for inflation.